Sweet 16 has a totally different meaning for Irom Sharmila. 16 years spent battling an act that gave birth to the term fake encounter. 16 years in which she forgot the taste of food and water. 16 years in which she did not even swallow her own spit. 16 years in which she did not cut her nails, her hair. In the hush that fell over the compound of the hospital in Imphal that had been her jail, a lick of honey ended that 16-year chapter of history.
I want to have right to equality in our society. Just see me just as an equal human being like others.
Not an icon.
No.
So is it, wait a minute. Not an icon, not on a pedestal.
Just as a human being.
The reward for those 16 years of her life, Imphal's paparazzi chasing Irom Sharmila's car as it went from one neighborhood to another in search of a new home for her. She was turned away, refused shelter at a friend and mentor's house, refused shelter at a home for women run by an NGO that her friend and mentor had proposed. Even the ashram of a temple was not willing to take the medical risk of housing someone who had eaten no food for more than 1/3 of her life. Sharmila's friend and mentor, Dr. T.H. Suresh, former Director of Health, who now runs an NGO to help students seeking higher education. He says Sharmila called him and said she wanted to come stay at his house. He said welcome, but consulted a group of local Myra Paibis, or the powerful mothers of Manipur, and they said no, she could not stay.
After our discussion, our locality said that no, if she stays here, there will be problem, in law and order problem will be there. So it is better that we remain peacefully, so let us not allow her to stay in our locality. That was the only thing. I told her that I felt sorry, I wanted you to stay, but still circumstances compel us.
Security is an issue. 2 militant groups at least ordered Sharmila not to break her fast or else. But the body blow of rejection came from these women, the Myra Paibis, the powerful mothers of Manipur. These pictures are from August of 2014. Sharmila had been freed after the court said her fast was not attempted suicide. Sharmila had said she would continue her fast against the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Milling around her, the Myra Paibis, who in 2008 formed a committee of mothers to protect Sharmila, or Sharmila Kanbalup. They adored her, the beautiful goddess who they put on a pedestal. 2 days after she broke her fast, her biggest supporters pushed her off that pedestal, claimed they were the original warriors against the Armed Forces Special Powers Act since the 80s, that Sharmila came much later, went on fast only in November 2000 after the massacre at Malom left 10 people dead. So banners supporting Sharmila were ripped off from this temporary camp office.
अभी तो हमने सब पॉलिटिशियन इंडिया को हो मणिपुर को हमको मेरा पाइबी लोग को घृणा है क्योंकि हमारे पीपल ने बनाया सरकार वही सरकार ने हमको मरने दिया और हमारे राइट सब छीन लिया इसलिए हमको घृणा है इसलिए हमारा घृणा हुआ वो लाइन में वो चलेगा शर्मिला जब हमने देवी बनाया हमारे ख्याल में ये देवी है बहुत शक्ति वाली है सोचा था, हमारे दिल में अभी भी है, वो देवी है, इनका एक शक्ति तो है इनके अंदर में। तो इनका रास्ता बदला था, उसी से हम रास्ता अलग जाएगा। हमने सोचा देवी है, वो अभी तक भी वो देवी है। वो पॉलिटिक्स लाइन में जाके इन लोगों ने क्या करेगा, इनका शक्ति, वो शक्ति फिर मिलेगा क्या, ऐसे ये है, देवी है।
अदो माना हंतक पॉलिटिक्स ते चंगकपसिदी मरमदी कइनो त मामा अखोइदा तामदबैदमंता मामागा अमसुंग मसाना पामिदि मामादा हाइरमगदबनी अदो मामा अखोइदा हाइबिरमदबा हाइबसे अदुगिदमता अखोइना पेंदे.
So for now, the mothers of Manipur have turned their backs on this icon. For them, she is a goddess that failed. The goddess of 16 years ago. No name then, just a woman who decided to fast unto death.
I don't like that very identification. I am a human being.
But there could be other truths about the rejection of Sharmila, an epistolary love affair that turned flesh and blood when a British citizen of Goan origin, Desmond Coutinho, visited her during one of her court appearances. When the Myra Pibes saw him at court, one of them reportedly slapped him.
Actually, taking fast may not be the main reason. What people are getting angry is that first she is trying to marry a foreigner. Second is her decision to stand election. I think that is the main causes. Of course, fasting also they have some reason. What people, some people, not all, no? Especially our near and dear ones related to her, they probably wanted her to discuss with them.
My own feeling is that he is a little lost, and also is not very decent. I mean, from his interviews, I've read some of his interviews. I've never met him. From the interviews that I've read of him, and from the postings that he make on social media, once in a while I come across them. I'm not a friend or a contact there, but still I get to see them, and he's pretty nasty, and also he snipes at anybody who is critical of him or opposes his thoughts. So I don't think he is an ideal kind of a person that I would befriend or listen to or take advice from. But Sharmila likes her, so I have nothing to say against that.
When an opportunity arose to ask Irom Sharmila about Coutinho, she did not want to talk, given, she said, the circumstances, the rejection, the hostility. She has said she wants to marry, but she has other things on her mind at this moment.
I want to be the CM of Manipur.